get his game into a good shape so that he can be the one to lead the charge into the team fights and start the action off for Spirit in those mid-game.
Yeah, absolutely. And bottom lane, Yatoro's kind of playing this type of laning where you're not going to be pressured at all. Team LGD's priority here is just trying to get their Lycan farmed and make sure that they're like playing for their own farm. So Yatoro's going to have a great start, and he has the ability to farm up the jungle because he has the illusions that can both push out the wave and farm the jungle camp. So I expect Yatoro to be leading the net worth charts as soon as we get into around the 5-minute mark of the game.
Yeah. One of the reasons why Yatoro's been as scary as he can, even if the lane was a tough one, he always seems to be able to recover. So the fact that he's going to have a decent time to start off things, you know that he will be on track to hit some pretty insane CS. It really is going to be completely down to how much PSG LGD can find in terms of getting their Ursa involved in the kills early on.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's just some trade-offs going on, but you can tell already from the net worth graphs that Team Spirit has set up their lanes to have very good farm on all 3 of their cores.
That's certainly showing so far here on the early CS. Both side lane cores for PSG LGD just struggling a slightly bit more. It was very early days though.
But a lot of levels coming in LGD's way. Like, this Lycan is doing surprisingly fine. He's not really getting pressured that much by the Naga and the ET because he's managed to get the lane control. Yatoro's shoved out the wave, but Rinpoche yet hasn't been able to get a pull to get the lane control back. So the Lycan's getting a lot of farm while Y is able to just rotate around, moves to the mid lane, opens up the small camp. And like we talked about, right, the middle lane is going to be contested in terms of like who can push out the wave the most and then go farm the small camp. And Y on top of it runs over, unblocks his mid laner small camp to make sure that he can stay even with the Void Spirit.
And when you look at the tools they have available both sides with their supports, do you imagine once the 6 is there for the mids, we're going to have sort of a collapse on the mid lane to try and get the early objective, or do you think it's going to be all about reacting to the side lane fights here for the Pango and the Void Spirit? I
think it's going to be important to get the rune. Like, whoever gets the first power rune of the game is going to kind of get to decide what happens. You get your bottle refilled, but you also have the ability to make a rotation as Mira.
But be in a bit of trouble here. We'll try and hold back the bear with the Hex. He's got the stick charges, but he's getting run down here by Arme. One more hit will do it. Can he close the gap? He can't. Oh, stun misses. That's going to cost him his life. Not the start there that Mira was hoping to have here in the grand finals. A whiffed ability, and that'll give up first blood to PSG LGD.
Yeah, and Collapse isn't out of the woods quite yet. Arme's hungry.
They're in a bit of an awkward position now, Collapse. Stuck behind the tree line. We'll see how he gets his way out of it. He does have a TP, a little short in the mana. He'll have it back up now. Should be able to walk his way back ground, but a great bit of aggression there from PSG LGD, just opening up some space for Arme to return to farming.
Yeah, absolutely. And you notice that LGD are keeping the lane control up top, so this puts Tide under constant pressure, and you never know when they might make some sort of move and try to kill him. And that forces Mira to stay in the top lane. While if you look at Y, you notice that he's just rotating around constantly. He has the freedom to move wherever he wants on the map, because the lane is so pushed out by the way that the Naga plays, and the Riptide shoving out the creeps, so the Lycan can freely farm under his tower, and the Disruptor has the freedom to decide what he wants to do.
Let's see what that call's going to be. We'll come in mid here. Dota2 taking a bit of harassment on the Thunder Strike, nothing to say. Stepping right up to him. There's a remnant at the ready though, Dota2.
2 seconds.
He's got the protection here of the Resonant Pulse.
And great.
Or else this really wasn't worth it.
No IO save this time though. That's the danger of the relocate. Nothing to say outside of vision. They don't see him. Now they do. The pullback going to be able to get that skewer. The vision not quick enough. And nothing to say, goes down, now looking for more. Ame has to be careful, Xingqiu there as well. Oh, ooh, but Ame with the waveform through it. Brilliant play, Aeon Disc afterwards. Now the chase, looking for more. Can they control? Do they have enough for the kill? The Terrorize comes out, but he got the strength form off. Faith Beyond jumps away, the skewer back, onto 2, and the RP! Oh, Collapse did it to him again.
And look, they're just surrounding him. There's no chance to help. You have the IO, you have the Shaker, but
there is nothing else left in the tank there for Ame, although trying to TP out, but the stun comes through right at the end. And LGD, another triple kill for Yatoro. And Y will manage to escape from that one, but a huge win for Spirit here in game number 2.
That is massive. Oh, what an amazing defense. And Class does it twice in the fight with the skewers, catching nothing to say. Like, you know, you talk about this idea with like the Aegis and like, what are you supposed to do with this Aegis? Are we supposed to push towers? Is that the goal right now? So, you know, should it be on the Morphling? You know, right? Doesn't he kind of feel like the harder target to get in the first place, and instead you're sort of hanging nothing to say out to dry? Like, he gets one skewer and there was no chance to save him.
Yeah, I mean, again, part of that is also the decision to stick around after that relocate was used, because that's probably part of their idea behind it.
Yeah, I mean, that's your easiest long-range save, right?
Unreal. 5-6. And Team Spirit playing just absolutely great Dota.
I'm sensing a smoke up Echo Slam here soon. You know, this is what you do. You lost your Aegis, and you're like, okay, guys, this is fine. This is fine. Group up. We're gonna smoke. We've got our other tools back. Let's go dunk on some people.
Zinq so often has been the answer in the playmaker for this LGD lineup. Whether it's the Snapfire or the Earthshaker, whatever it is that he's playing, he's making the big moves. So 21 minutes in now, and Arrow continues to farm. I mean, this is the thing that's really scary, right? Like, how many times have we seen these Lunas just get completely out of control and then just walk high ground with an Aegis? And now it also feels like they have some of those tools with the Blinks Online to actually win those Aegis fights as well.
Yeah, sometimes they don't leave that high ground. It just takes one sort of mounting up there, and it's over. Part of the reason why they can be a little bit patient here for Team Spirit, but patience, you know, that's not something they're very well known for.
Oh, scary. Invis. And then the smoke up afterwards. Team Spirit looking on the hunt. But LGD, sensing danger coming their way, will retreat out. Just
Is he
great
going to horn
presence of
toss
mind.
him again, Lyrical? Don't tell me he's going to horn toss them
God.
again.
Oh my God, he got him again, Trent! They did it to him as they find the pickoff. Collapse, you're too good.
What a smell.
Unreal.
Oh, they're so good at just finding that one kill and like waiting for this timing too of just this. Oh, they caught him on the zip.
They pull him back in afterwards. Why? In some trouble. Skewer, a little bit off the mark, but the Brambles are there for round 2 of it. Team Spirit, they came to play on finals day. Taking down Secret, now looking to go up 2-0 in the series against LGD.
Meanwhile, Faith Beyond at least, you know, getting something back, right?
Yeah,
go grab that
something.
outpost, get it. But man, losing the Roche into just like taking over the map right now for Team Spirit. They're just having fun. That's what they say, right? Do they look like they're having fun?
They do.
Well, Voshka looks like he's having fun. For someone who's playing Bane, that's as much fun as your face gets, I think. You know?
They're on top of it. Killing it. And we'll see now if LGD can pull this back. I mean, again, we've talked so much about the effect that pressure has in this lineup, in a lot of ways built to try and just win the Aegis. Not a whole lot else is going to be
Radiant's courier is dead. Just following orders. Denied.
The prize is mine. Shadows, take us. Double damage.
This one walks towards the dark.
Shadows, take us.
The woods will always story the dead in blood. Over here!
The prize is...
I really ought to do something.
The storm.
Prepare for battle.
Ursa Warrior. Charging in!
To die at my hand isn't.
Sword begins. You are a true friend.
Prepare for battle.
Aye. Very well. My code compels me. Of course. On guard. Yes. Keep it here. Right. Good enough. Over there. To battle. Never cross me. My strength increases. Agreed.
Is it for me?
For greater honor.
Sakashite